Hey YouTube fam, Butcher I'm here back with another video, and in this one we're going to be doing a mid skin fade, and we're going to be starting at the back like always, taking a section, pulling it straight up, and we're just going to be cutting about a 1/4 inch. And cutting the top shouldn't be difficult, guys. You're basically just pulling the hair straight up and cutting the desired length, going up about another 1/2 inch and cutting the same amount, and we're just going to be doing this until we get to the front of the head. It's not complicated, should be simple, and yeah. And feel free to fast forward this part if you like, because we are just going to be doing the same thing in real time, just repeating the same steps until we get to the very front. Or just stick around and enjoy. Alright, so that is it with the top, and we're just gonna now blow dry in the direction he styles it, which is straight up and backwards. And we're just gonna get the hair nice and dry before we start on the sides. And this is never the finished product on the top, we will always have to come back and touch it up. And now for the sides, we're starting our mid skin fade with our trimmers going about 1/2 inch above the ear, and that's where we'll be starting out. Just put a line in and then go all the way around and do the same thing on the other side. So once you're done that, just use the trimmer again and then cut everything that is underneath your initial line. I know I switched trimmers, but there really is no point to that. I just kind of felt like it. So if you're just wondering, yeah, there's really no reason. Now our next step here is we're going to take our shaver, and we're going to be doing the exact same thing. And this is really going to make the hair nice and bald, which will maximize our fade in terms of light to darkness. And you can already see how light his hair really is, so this is going to be much needed. And you should always be doing this in all of your bald fades. and you guys shouldn't really be spending too much time with the fade process, and you should just get it done as quickly as you can. And right now we're using our number 2 guard all the way open, just to create a better foundation for us to work on. And again, we're just going to do this all the way around the head. Once we're done that, we're going to close the lever all the way closed, and then repeat the same steps. So after that, we're gonna use our clipper with no guard all the way open, going up about half an inch, and this will be our first skyline. So now we're going to close the lever about halfway, and we're going to slowly fade out this line. So halfway closed, and now all the way closed, and this should blend out the line for the most part. And because there was still a slight line at the very bottom, I went ahead and got my trimmers and then used that to tackle it, and that should completely fade out the first skyline. You don't have to do it this way. Sometimes I do like to start with the lever all the way closed and then opening up a little bit and then all the way open again, just to fade upwards instead of downwards. There's no right or wrong way. Test it all out for yourself and see which one you like. So we're going to use this one guard all the way open and trying to do our best to blend it into the 2 closed that we ended off with.
Damn it, Tito. Another one?
So after the lever open, we're going to close it all the way, and we're going to be doing the exact same thing. And usually with these fade steps, it usually starts with the guard open, then closing it all the way. I very rarely will put the lever in between. However, if it's needed, sometime I will. But usually I won't have to do that. But you can always experiment for yourself, play around with it. And you guys can already probably guess what the next guard's gonna be. Yep, that's right, that's the half guard. And again, starting out all the way open, and after that we're going to be closing it. These steps are simple, guys, don't take too much time, just get it done with. The magic is in the detailing once all the steps is complete and we have a nice foundation to work on. So can you guys see how I'm going above the guideline that I'm supposed to? Don't be afraid to do this. It doesn't matter what guard you use. If you feel like the hair is too dark, don't go with a higher guard. Just use a lower guard and go up higher a little bit, and just kind of tap at it with the corners only. Usually never with the full blade. As you see, now I'm pretty much always using just the corners of my clippers. So this is going to be our last step with our fade system. This is our 1.5 guard, and again we always like to start open, and after the open close it all the way and do the exact same thing. Now most people will probably be happy with how the fade looks already, but everything we're doing now is we're really detailing the fade and make sure it's as clean as possible. And again, this is the part where most of you guys should spend the big chunk of your time on, not with the fade system, but during the detailing part as I'm doing now. So just go back to whichever guard you feel like you need and touch up any spots that's lighter or darker until you're completely satisfied. But don't take too long.
Damn it, Tito.
Now for me, appointments are all 40-minute base, so I do like to use up as much of that time as the appointment is set, just to give my client the best cut as possible.
Damn it, Tito. Another one?
If you guys have been watching my videos, you guys know me. I love my thinning shears, or you can call them texturizing shears. They all means the same thing, but this is my favorite scissors. A lot of people tend to hate on them, but I don't care. So now that we're pretty much done with the sides, we're just gonna line him up, make him look nice and sharp. Alright, now we're just gonna style this guy up. So with a bit of grooming spray, we're just gonna dampen his hair just a little bit before going in with our pomade and making him look nice and clean. So here's a quick reminder of what we started off with when he walked in, and this is what he's gonna be leaving with. I think it turned out super clean. Let me guys know what you guys think of it in the comments down below, and please subscribe for more videos just like this. I'll be trying to post more consistently, and I'll see you guys in the very next one.